Hi, my name's Jess, I'm 17 and this is my story. When I was little, I didn't have a faith. My family wasn't really religious or wouldn't call themselves Christian, but because I went to a Catholic primary school, this idea of God was kind of always there. It was just, you heard it, our teachers would talk about it. There'd be like Easter and Christmas, we'd go to church and we go to services, and I just remember sitting there and thinking, oh, this is all a bit intense, it's all a bit scary. Like, I don't see why people would want to come to a church. Like, I had to go because my parents went, and I was too young at that age to really kind of experience maybe what they went to church for. So I just kind of went. So fast forward a few years and I went to secondary school and everything got really like crazy, all the work and everything, and I didn't have a faith. It became less of a part of my life because I didn't have to go to church. My nan and granddad still went on Sundays, but it was always way too early for me to even be interested in anything like that. It wasn't until maybe year 9 when my mum went to a service at Kerith, and she said it was fun and it was really different from the church that I'd been brought up in. And she asked me and my sister if we wanted to come along, and I didn't have any bad feelings towards it. It wasn't like a massive opposition to not go to church, but it just didn't seem like something that I'd want to go to. So I didn't go. She did mention that they had a youth event called Life, which was on a Friday night, and I had heard that a lot of my friends had been there and they liked it, but again, I would prefer to stay at home and watch films. So but then my best friend Laura, she went, and she said she talked about it from time to time, and it was just something she did with her other friends. I didn't really want to go, but then she said, why don't you just come along? You're staying around mine tonight, you might as well just come with me. So I thought, okay then, well, it can't be too terrible, it's just going to be a place. And I knew some of the people from my school went there, and I did think it was a bit weird because I thought, well, this is a church, and I didn't think these guys were all Christian or even believed in God, so they just went. And I went, and it was really different. It was kind of from the moment you walked in, it feels, I don't know how to describe it, but the way that God was talked about was so different to anything that I'd heard God being described. The word having a relationship with God was always kind of mentioned, and I thought, well, that's a bit weird. What do you mean? And I think it wasn't until Liam started to talk and preach about having a relationship with God that it kind of hit home that, oh, there is another way of going about this whole God thing. It doesn't have to be an idea, it can be kind of a reality. So yeah, I thought it was interesting, so I carried on coming. So that's my story. What's yours?